just want to know what is in this thick ass book. Hold on, let me move my webcam out the way. I just want to know what is in this thick ass book for him to talk about nothing. This nigga just this nigga probably had an AI generator write this book for him. How y'all feeling today? All right, y'all. Today we are going to be watching Fake Gurus. Where Are They Today? By Moon. What drew me into this video was actually the thumbnail. Apparently, someone was found dead in a suitcase. I want to know who was found dead in the suitcase. Let's all find out together, y'all.
We all remember the fake gurus, the people you'd see everywhere online, telling you how to get rich, how to make it, escape the 9 to 5, and achieve financial freedom. But fast forward a few years, and the question is, where are these people today? Where did they go, and what happened to them? Well, you see the truth about where these people went.
What the fuck? They definitely packed that man up for real. Hey, who beat this nigga ass like this? Self-proclaimed crypto king. Whatever happened to crypto? Am I thinking of crypto right? Isn't that the thing with the little the monkey pictures and shit? What was that? Cryptocurrency? It's still going? Yeah, yikes. I might be thinking of the wrong thing. That little monkey Avi shit. That people pay thousands of dollars for that you can just steal. Oh, NFTs. Oh, those are NFTs. Oh, crypto is the it's like the Bitcoin and all that shit. Oh, okay. Never. Yeah, I definitely was getting that confused. But why they beat this nigga ass like this? It's still around, but most people do Bitcoin now. Oh, yeah, crypto is that little. It's all those coins that's not. Well, I thought Bitcoin was part of crypto too, but I want to get into crypto, but I'm a broke boy. I'm a brokey. Hello?
And is incredibly sad and dark. And to understand this, we'll start with the person who began this trend, Tai Lopez. Tai Lopez is a name that echoes through the halls of YouTube lore. He started this channel on August 27, 2013, and automatically took on the persona of a very successful investor and entrepreneur. This goes back to his first video, how to get things done and stop sucking your thumb. And some of these early videos really helpful and insightful. It seemed like Tai Lopez was just a wise guy giving positive messages online, and there was a lot of value in some of this stuff, except while he was doing so, he'd occasionally sprinkle in his lavish lifestyle, expensive.
I don't know why, but when I think of niggas like this, I think of them like writing these books and then starting like pyramid schemes. I don't know why. This nigga probably got rich by starting a pyramid scheme. And he's making all the money, and the niggas like that's only like under him making all the money. Everyone else is just broke as shit. Fuck this dude. What's good, King? This nigga scam you, bruh? Definitely a pyramid scheme. That's what I'm getting, bruh. This nigga look like a pyramid scheme ass nigga. Nigga drunk.
Cars, mansions, and success became integral to his brand.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. It's fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills.
Attracting attention and followers. He'd even ironically upload a video titled The Real Scam, Tai Lopez and How You've Been Lied To, foreshadowing his own demise. But there was a question in people's minds.
Not me, but some homies. Oh shit. Not your homies got scammed by this nigga. Bruh. This nigga made a YouTube video saying this nigga scam people. He was telling them that he was scamming them before niggas caught him scamming. That's how they do it. They tell you everything is laid right in front of you. Everyone actually tells you what they're doing. People just seem to ignore it or somehow or think it's a joke. They actually tell you what they're doing.
At this point, how did he live this life in the first place? Where did he get the money from? Well, before taking on the rich and wealthy Warren Buffett wannabe persona that we see today, Lopez used to run a company called Elite Global Dating LLC, which was basically Tinder, a solid place for men to sign up and find their next date. And you see, the site was great because unlike other competitors, it was free to sign up for and set up a profile. You'd only have to pay the website if somebody messaged you. Unlike most other dating,
you had to pay the website for them to like when they message you. In order to open it, you had to pay the site. That does not sound better than anything else. Nigga, Tinder is a lot better. At least everyone's talking about Tinder right now because there's a $500 subscription a month out there. But only sickos are going to buy that fucking subscription. I'm not mad at it. I'm not going to pay to open up a message, nigga. Fuck that. I'd rather go to Twitter. I'd flirt on fucking Twitch if I Twitch Discord, nigga. I'll just join all these Discords and start flirting with women. Start fucking married hoes. It's like, nah, that's crazy. You can buy some ads for $500. You can. You can literally buy ads for $500. Why are you buying $500 for a subscription to Tinder? What does that subscription come with? Does it come with free head? Nigga, on Twitter, they said pussy is $40. And then you gotta count inflation, so it's probably $80 right now. I'd pay $80 for some coochie right now. It better come with some ass. It better come with some ass every hour, on the hour, anytime I want it, anywhere. Like, I'm not paying $500 for no goddamn subscription. That's some bullshit. Getting rejected for $500 is crazy. Insane. And then imagine the date, like, if he actually paid for, like, the date and all that. Let's just say they're at $200. Fucking Twitter topic again. That nigga paid $500 that month, and then he paid another $200 for the date. Nigga, that's $700 right there. Nigga, that is a bill. That $500 is a bill. Having a Tinder bill is insane. I never got it. Facts. That's got to be someone I'm not even giving you $100 if I don't know you. If I don't know you, the most you're getting is probably 10. And that's if. If I don't know you, I'm not spending like $500 on you. I'm not spending $200 on, well, $200 can be easily spent on a date nowadays. You go out to dinner and then y'all go bowling. That's easily like $150 right there. But yeah, point still stands. Gotta drop some kids on her at the price point. Facts.
Dating websites at the time, this dating site would pretty much guarantee you somebody out there was willing to send you a message and get the chat going, giving you a much higher potential of a date. And the website was very successful. But Tai Lopez doesn't speak about his past because this website was, you guessed it, a scam. You would always get a message because,
nigga, I knew it was a scam. That shit sounded like a scam. If you had to pay to get a message, I was thinking, all that nigga had to do was make like bots. This nigga probably made like millions of bots. Everyone that made an account, they had like a bot catfish message them. And then like they had to pay the site so they can actually open the message. This nigga just talking to a bot. Easy money. Made hella bots. This nigga was scamming. You thought you was talking to a girl, you talking to a bot with AI generated nudes. It's a sick world we live in out here, bruh.
Tai Lopez and his team set up bot accounts that would show interest with a generic message that applied to literally anyone. To these messages, the user would have to sign up and start a subscription, and the subscription was very difficult to cancel, and so Tai would gain a couple of dollars from thousands of people whilst kind of doing nothing. Which is maybe why Tai preaches it's easy to make a passive income, because he doesn't explain you need to scam people to do it. Then things really took off for Lopez when he uploaded a video titled Here in My Garage. The video almost instantly reached over 50 million views. However, the backdrop of wealth and success in the video did raise some eyebrows, with even some of his own followers accusing him of ironic self-promotion. But the video didn't just go viral, it practically set the internet on fire. The phrase, "Here in my garage," became a meme, a catchphrase. People parodied the video, creating countless remixes and spin-offs. The combination of humor, aspiration, and a touch of self-aware douchebag just stood out. For Lopez, this was his...
I don't think this was a black trend, because I do not remember this trend at all. And plus, I don't see no black people that did this yet. It was all white people doing the trend. Here in my garage. Here in my garage. Here in my garage. Here in my garage.
moment of fame and an opportunity to cash in on it. So he started selling online courses on subjects he had no experience.
Do y'all see this price point? I was on that side of white. Oh, so you actually seen that meme and everything. You seen that trend. I do not remember it at all. Nigga, he is scamming. This nigga said, I got a class for you for $297. This that shit DJ Envy was on with the houses. This nigga scamming, bruh. Where this nigga from, man? The fuck is this?
On. He felt that a little bit of research and regurgitation of something he read gave him the right to make money off of it, and he does have a very good memory. But mixing in his rambling rants and manipulating his persona to feed off his own fanbase, and he'd sell these get-rich-quick schemes everywhere, with some of these courses being as expensive as $7,000. Almost every video he made go
one course for $7,000? Bruh. He need to teach me how to scam. What? If this nigga's still alive. This nigga's the scam king. He gonna teach niggas classes on how to do nothing. Just straight bullshit in a bullshit PowerPoint. This nigga just gonna talk about nothing. Have a seminar talking about nothing. Nigga, I've been in those pyramid scheme seminars. I was like, bruh, this sound like some bullshit. I'm not about to do none of this shit. None of that shit sounds good to me. And you know what's crazy? I've been in multiple pyramid scheme joints. But you know, you always have like that friend that was like, hey, you trying to make some more money? And you be like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? He was like, yeah, meet me right here down such and such. I was like, why I was like, all right, just to see what the fuck going on. Because I'd be like, damn, I do need to make more money. And then I sit in that bitch, it's a fucking pyramid scheme what's that shit? Pyramid scheme seminar and shit. I was so mad. I'd be so mad, bruh. I listen and then I'd be leaving, bruh. I'd be like, I'm not listening to the rest, bruh. I'd be walking out.
Going forward was designed to get people to take these courses, rather than being actually informative like some of his earlier videos, promising that the course would bring a transformation to their lives instead. Once again, the information that Tai would actually give to those who opened their wallets was information that could easily be found through free online resources, books, or alternative educational platforms. It's pretty much adding a price tag for nothing, and the high price tags attached to the course raised concerns about the necessity of such expenditures when comparable knowledge was readily available without a cost. And to add fuel to the fire, he'd eventually just upload videos teaching the same things on his main YouTube channel, meaning those who spent thousands really did it for nothing. Even people like Logan Paul would call him out on it, and his sales pitches.
And everyone wants to know, Tai Lopez, are you a scam artist?
W. Logan Paul coming, calling him out. Are you a scam artist? Yes, he is a scam artist. That nigga didn't even touch his water. That's a true scammer right there.
It depends on what you define as scam.
But then Tai Lopez
depends on what you depends on what you define as scam. Yeah, that nigga definitely scam niggas. Because how do you answer the question like that? Are you a scam artist? Depends on what you mean by scam. Nah, that nigga's scamming, bruh.
Piece, a program called 67 Steps to Success. And the whole idea was to break down the journey to success into 67 steps, kind of like a blueprint for building a profitable business.
That's a cheater-ass answer.
To inspire people to take charge.
Did you cheat on me? That depends on what you mean by cheat. Nigga, all you gotta say is no, nigga. Oh, like, well, that depends. No, just say no. What the fuck is all this? Well, it depends on what you mean by that. No, get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Of their entrepreneurial endeavors. He sold this for just $67, which does sound great on paper. If you could learn one step to success for just $1, wouldn't you take it? But like everything else he did, the course lacked anything worth paying for. Take a look at the Trustpilot or any other review of his courses, and you will see it's nothing short of a disappointment. On top of that, Tai Lopez has a promise of a 30-day money-back guarantee. Yet when you buy his course and you're inevitably dissatisfied, getting that refund is virtually impossible.
Not he a scammer, and well, scammers are liars, but damn, this nigga said I'm gonna give y'all a money-back guarantee, and don't even give them the money back. crazy. Like, if he wrote it like online and all that shit, couldn't they just take him to court off that shit? But going to court for $97 is fucking crazy. You're gonna be paying the lawyers more. You're gonna be paying back at more in lawyer fees than that fucking $97. I wouldn't even see the point of taking him to court. Damn, that nigga really is a scammer. Probably do a class action lawsuit. Damn, this nigga know the nigga's not gonna go against him because it's gonna cost way more than that $97 to go in court. And this nigga said, fuck it, let me scam these niggas. This nigga is fucking sick.
They don't answer emails, and there's no simple refund request system. Furthermore, lots of users complained about how they would not be able to cancel subscriptions to his courses either. Doesn't this sound familiar to his first business? As one comment explains, the secret to his wealth? Well, that's the part you will eventually figure out as you fork out $67 for a tour of Lopez's home. But to be fair, this did make Tai Lopez incredibly rich, and he was smart enough to buy some pretty large companies from it. One particular company that stood out was Radio Shack, which Tai Lopez acquired in 2020. He had this pretty ambitious idea.
Radio Shack is still around? I thought Radio Shack was was closed. I thought that shit was out of business. This nigga bought Radio Shack in 2020, or maybe it's out of business now.
To turn the well-known platform into a decentralized exchange, along with its token and ecosystem, which he did in 2022. People who grew up going to Radio Shack as a kid wanted in, and it seemed like a solid opportunity. But it really wasn't. The crypto saga took a huge hit pretty much off the back, and internet personalities like CoffeeZilla were ready to take a deeper dive and expose Tai Lopez for what he was really doing. And it didn't take long to find the first issue with this new crypto approach. Starting with the white papers on orthodox format, which read more like a collection of famous quotes from various thinkers than a technical document.
Most white papers or technical documents describe what they do, what these tokens do, like in math terms, right? It's mostly just numbers and economics. This has very little of that, very little math, and it makes up for that in famous people quotes from books Tai has read.
And for anybody who knows anything about crypto, this raised some eyebrows, as is typically where little disclaimers for scams lie. The white paper lacks substantial mathematical and economic content in the paper, which is more often than not the main focus behind having a white paper in the first place. So CoffeeZilla made a tweet thread explaining that things aren't looking legit here. I've been investigating this because things aren't adding up, and some investors are alleging it was a scam.
Radio Shack is surprisingly in business still. Blockbuster is out of business. I think there's still one Blockbuster left. Like one singular Blockbuster. I think Hollywood Video is definitely out of business though. But there's like one singular Blockbuster.
And what he found was that it was pretty much all a huge scheme to run away with more money. In typical Lopez style, Radio Shack promised consistent 20% returns to those who invest more than $100,000 into the tokens.
It's now a crypto company with wild tweets. Hold up. I think I remember the Radio Shack tweets. The nigga that was running Radio Shack social media, the Radio Shack Twitter. I remember that they was tweeting crazy, but I don't remember the tweets. I already knew Tai Lopez was a scam. I always knew Tai Lopez was a scammer. I mean, his last name Lopez. Of course he a scammer. It's like, nah.
Of course, this never ended up happening, and fast forward just a few months, and to no one's surprise, the exchange failed, and the token price is down 99.9% from its original price. But hey, this was Radio Shack's failure, not Tai Lopez, who made some good money from the scam token, and then sold Radio Shack to somebody else. Lopez was smart. In fact, he was the first YouTube financial guru, meaning he did kind of write the playbook here. And so for most, nobody had ever seen these tactics before.
I just want to know, what is in this thick ass book? Hold on, let me move my webcam out the way. I just want to know what is in this thick ass book for him to talk about nothing. This nigga probably had an AI generator write this book for him. Because I know he didn't just write all this. An AI generator had to have written this book. That's a lot of fucking pages for you to speak about nothing. That is a big book. And this nigga don't be talking about shit. There's probably a whole bunch of contradictions in the joint. And the niggas he's scamming don't even realize it. Like, chapter 1 is probably like, the total opposite of like chapter 16.
especially on the scale he was doing it,
There we
which
go.
is why for the most part he's gotten away with it and still continues to make hundreds of thousands
It's
of dollars
definitely a book
of
of
people who
nothingness.
still believe in him. And he does have over 2.3 million subscribers and over 800 videos to choose
That is
from,
crazy.
but he almost gets no views on these videos. The only views
He almost get. Hold up. What did his views look like? I didn't see it.
of people who still believe in him, and he does have over 2.3 million subscribers and over 800 videos
2
to
million
choose from, but he
subscribers.
almost gets
2 million subscribers and you can't even get over 10,000. 2 million subscribers and you can't even crack over 10,000. You can't even crack 11,000, nigga. What the hell? This how you know this nigga probably bought subscribers. With that much money, it's not. W Blue Hoodie, thank you. I appreciate that. Bought it, definitely bought it. He bought all those subscriptions, bro. Bots. This nigga's bot central. He's a scam king.
no views on these videos. The only views he gets anymore is on his podcast circuits. But Tai Lopez was one of the first to do this, and it works so well for him that there's now been hundreds of other finance advice channels popping up using Tai Lopez's exact techniques as a blueprint. And somebody
Not this nigga. This nigga created the YouTube scamming ring. He created YouTube scammers. This nigga's the first YouTube scammer, bruh. This nigga gotta be going down in history. The #1 YouTube scammer. The godfather of YouTube scamming.
who did this perfectly and really succeeded was Jason Wojo, except he would do this on
Wojo.
TikTok.
On
This is
TikTok.
Jason Wojo, and if you use TikTok, there's a good chance you've seen one of his ads pop up as he flexes next to a McLaren. He portrays himself as a self-made millionaire, claiming that you too can become one. Of course, he would do this by selling courses on how to create successful social media marketing agencies, or any other of these digital marketing packages, essentially promising some sort of get-rich-quick opportunity.
What is with these niggas and courses, bruh? Is this how I gotta make money? I just gotta tell people I got a course. They're like, hey, I got a course coming up. The seminar is in 2 weeks. It costs $150 just to sit down. Just come in through. Like, do I gotta start classes, bruh? I don't know, man. I would have more guns than cars if I was rich. I would too. It reminds me of the Trump University scams. I'm about to start courses. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to write a book and start courses, man. We getting rich. And I needs money soon. Cause y'all don't know how close I am to selling meat. I need something, goddammit.
The bad advice he loves to give. He's been so arrogant enough to call his course a
97.
six-figure agency accelerator, selling for just $97, or you can meet him yourself for just $4,000 as an
You can meet him for $4,000. I hope no one paid $4K to see this nigga. I pray to God they didn't pay to see this nigga, bruh. Plus airfare and hotel for the elite package. Meat or meat. Meat to meat. It's like, nah.
an elite package. But what makes Jason Wojo even worse than Tai Lopez is the fact that he actually has no money. Throughout all of his videos, Wojo is just standing next to a single McLaren, which gives him the image that he's successful. Other than that, there's pretty much nothing else to see any signs of his success. You just need to take his word for it. And sadly, hundreds of thousands of people fell for it. But if you take a deeper look and really listen to what he says in many of his videos, and you'll really see he's putting on a facade of wealth. For example, in one of his videos, he brags about not owning a big apartment because he doesn't need one, and how he isn't spending money on a bed frame, sleeps on a bed on the floor, and even lives out of a suitcase. Which is probably why he's never filming in his house, because he doesn't actually own one.
Not this nigga scamming so hard. How are you scamming and broke? This nigga's not scamming good then. Who watching him on TikTok? How are you homeless if you scamming like this? Well, they didn't say he was homeless. They did say he had an apartment. But how you scamming and broke? If I was scamming, I'd definitely be rich. Well, how are you this popular of a scammer and broke? That's what I'm trying to say. Because there are some broke-ass scammers out there. They ain't doing it big like these niggas.
Plus, why would he claim to be so minimalistic, yet showcases cars at every opportunity? In fact, if you watch 3 random videos that Jason Mojo posted, you can pretty much guarantee that he'll contradict himself one way or another. All of his advice is there to sound pleasing to the ears, but really could put somebody into debt if they follow through with it. He claims to have generated over $100 million online.
Generated over $100 million with paid ads. What industries were the most successful, you'd say?
It's been definitely coaches, consultants, and like local service providers for sure.
But that number seems to be thrown around every random time he speaks about how much money he's made. On LinkedIn, it states his net worth of $3 million, and even this figure's huge. But he does seem to have a McLaren, right? Well, if you take a look at another video, he actually claims to own 3 cars: the McLaren, a Maserati, and a Range Rover. He then explains that you could own the car for free by simply renting out the cars on Turo and let the cars pay themselves off.
Here's
Huh? I hope no one fell for that bullshit. That sounded like some grade A bullshit. Nah, we gotta go back. What the fuck, nigga?
And a Range Rover. He then explains that you could own the car for free by simply renting out the cars on Turo and let the cars pay themselves off.
You can have the car for free by renting it out. Nigga, that's already the scam. What? What is this nigga talking about? He spent all his money on stuff that depreciates value. Why buy an expensive car, get a house, drive a regular smegular car? That do sound dumb as shit. Hey, you can get a car for free just by renting. I don't know who fell for this. Apparently TikTokers, nigga. TikTok niggas. That's why I say TikTok is only for yeah. TikTok is for not the brightest people. Only if you use TikTok all day, you're probably not bright. Not at all. These niggas definitely fell for that scam.
Here's how I drive my McLaren GT, my Range Rover, and my Maserati Ghibli, which is a 1 of 5, 4 completely free.
And it almost does seem like a solid idea, similar to buying a house and renting it like an Airbnb. But if you can't afford to pay the cars off and somebody doesn't rent it from you, you're stuck with bills. Plus, Turo is becoming less popular than ever, and a notorious scammer paradise where renters steal parts of the car, risks Jason conveniently failed to mention. And so chances are you'll just have the car standing and a loan to pay. And what this tells us is that he probably couldn't afford the McLaren himself and needs to find bad methods to make it affordable. And so then how did he gain such a huge following with such bad advice? Well, the real answer is he didn't. Head over to his Instagram and you'll see an impressive 965,000 followers. That looks really impressive, but his average post activity saw under 2,000 likes and a handful of comments. Definitely not something you'd expect from somebody with 1 million followers.
I used Toro one time, 4 out of 10. What was that? That's the rental car joint, right? That's crazy. This nigga bought all these scammers buy followers. I get it now. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He definitely bought those followers. The last nigga definitely bought his subscribers. This is teaching me how to do the scams. Not like this nigga. This nigga's stupid. But the nigga before him, what was it? Lopez? Something Lopez? What was it? Tito Lopez? That's the nigga that was making money. So, if I get it right, you gotta make classes. You gotta tell everyone you're about to start a course. You gotta buy millions of followers so people can actually fall for it. And then you just gotta look rich in the background, make bullshit ass videos, and then 4, you gotta write a book saying nothing, and then telling people like, "Hey, we got courses over here. Come over." The scam is right there. I can't believe I never thought of this. I didn't think of this because I didn't think people were this stupid to fall for it. This is crazy. Become an Instagram stylist. Some of them are scammers. Instagram stylists being scammers sound crazy. Oh, oh, no. There's definitely scammers out there. My best friend, There was someone that was impersonating her on Instagram. Take like re-recording her videos and then posting it on that Instagram saying it's her and tell people to book through them. I ain't never report somebody so fast, bruh. That shit was crazy. They do be scamming over there. Instagram is scam central.
Indicating that he might have paid for hundreds of thousands of bots to follow him, something he's admitted to after being called out for it.
Roughly 75% of his followers are fake accounts that Jason's likely paid for. The content itself.
I mean, there might be validity to that because my engagement's not that high, but who hasn't done follower giveaways? Who hasn't, like, I'm trying to grow.
And then this nigga admits to buying followers, bruh. This nigga is not scamming right. He is not scamming right at all. You're not supposed to tell niggas that you're... He's like, yeah, I definitely bought these followers. Here, still buy my book. Some stylists, if you don't show up, will charge your card 100% of the service and then block you from booking again. I had someone try to tell me they were a sugar mama, but they wanted my bank information. Oh, I see those all the time. I'd be like, bruh, you're a bot. Leave me alone. I was like, hell nah. Admitting that is insanity. What's good, Grimer? That is insanity, bruh. This nigga is not scamming right. If you want to be a scammer, don't follow this dumbass nigga. There we go. Don't follow this dumbass nigga. Follow me. Follow me if you want some scamming tips. I'll teach you how to scam. You got to buy my book first, though. That's how it starts. The book is going to be like $80. This age of scammers are dumb. They are. You got to buy my book first. I'm about to make an $80 book. Who's with me on this?
Grow my brand, obviously.
I'm gonna have seminars.
But faking his followers is one thing, scamming his own workers is another. According to ex-employees of his, he pays very low, uses weird incentive structures, and according to 32 editors, just doesn't pay.
If you keep this up, one day you're gonna end up in jail or in a ditch. You won't get away with this. 32 editors have come to the conclusion that you are a scammer. Only you can prove us wrong.
Jason used the old excuse that PayPal froze his funds.
So what he keeps saying here throughout the...
This nigga said PayPal froze his funds. This nigga a scammer. That is definitely a broke nigga answer. It's like, hey, he's trying to flex that he got all this money when this nigga don't have nothing at all. This nigga didn't pay any of his editors. This nigga sucks. This nigga is garbage.
The month of him giving excuses is that he can't currently pay people internationally because his PayPal is getting audited.
But no matter what solution was offered, he either couldn't afford to pay ever or simply just refused. Something Jason seemed perfectly okay with because for him, all was going to plan and he was growing a business and turning himself into a brand. Whether it was all out lies, scams and deceit, it didn't really matter. That was until March 2023, when Moist Critical released a video calling him out and mocking his genuinely awful advice.
But today I want to take a look at what happens when all you do is fake it without ever making it. You end up like this loser we're about to take a look at today.
Almost instantaneously after the video was released, Jason deleted his TikTok account and
nah. Not Penguins made this nigga delete his TikTok account. Not he let this YouTube nigga delete his TikTok account and stop the scam. Bruh. This nigga was running like he was running from the law, nigga. What? I don't give a fuck if some random YouTuber said I'm scamming. I'd have been like, where's your proof then, nigga? Show me your proof. You gotta go down with the ship. You gotta go down with the lie. This nigga just bailed. High quality H2O. This nigga not a scammer at heart, bruh.
and announced his retirement for creating viral videos. His self-help courses are still available to purchase, but Moist Critical had tarnished his reputation within the online community, and it seemed like that was all from Jason. But he is still around with a YouTube channel with just around 8,000 subscribers and occasionally posts pictures on Instagram of himself and his flashy lifestyle. It seems he also has enough of a following to keep traffic up and keep making a living off of it, since just a week ago, he announced the Scale Your Ads tour, where he'll be.
This nigga has a tour of seminars, bruh. This nigga's still out here scamming. He said, fuck the TikTok. I'm not about to make no more money there. Let me just stay on Instagram and tell people I'm going to have these seminars. Hey, I'm about to start getting these seminars and pyramid schemes going. I need to start that. I'm going to just need a whole lot of... I just need 100 dumbass motherfuckers to invest in me so I can make money off them and so they can stay broke. I need to do it. I'm about to do it, man. Y'all not gonna stop me. I'm gonna do it.
We're traveling to 20 cities across America, offering the same old advice just offline this time. And while Jason Wojo's fame on the internet as a financial guru was short, he's still gotten away with it, something this next guru didn't have the privilege of doing. A man you've probably heard of before is Grant Cardone. Born in Lake Charles, Louisiana, Cardone's early life wasn't all glitz and glamour. In fact, he grew up in a lower class working family, making his opportunity to find quote-unquote financial freedom unlikely. However, Cardone had spark within him, a huge determination to turn things around. His first steps into the world of success were through sales. He had the charisma and a way with words that made him a successful car salesman. He took the opportunity and honed in his skill.
You know what? As a former car salesman, I feel like I can do this. You know what? I'm about to take my car salesman skills and become a scammer. I'm about to become a scammer, y'all. Look how these niggas scamming everybody. This nigga used to be a car salesman. I could tell he used to be a car salesman by the way he carried himself. By the way this nigga carried himself, I already knew he was a car salesman before. So this nigga's selling the dream. That's how you do when you're a car salesman. You sell the dream of the car. I can sell the dream. I used to be able to sell dreams of the car. So I feel like I can sell them a dream of actually thinking they can get rich. Yeah. We scamming, y'all. The Humble Monk scams. The Humble Scammer. The Scamming Monk.
An understanding of the art of selling. In the 90s, he changed his career to real estate. He started with small deals and gradually worked his way up to more significant investments. Real estate turned out to be the goldmine for Cardone. He wasn't just acquiring properties, he was strategizing cash flow positive investments, building a real estate empire that stretched across various markets. And unlike some of the other gurus mentioned, Grant Cardone actually built his wealth himself in a solid and respectful way. So when he released his first financial advice book, people had good reason to believe in it. His main idea was multiplying your wealth tenfold. The 10 times philosophy, coined by Grant Cardone, advocated for setting goals and taking actions that are 10 times greater than what one initially thinks is possible, emphasizing the power of massive action, pushing individuals beyond their comfort zones to achieve extraordinary levels of success, which is a really true message. And his intentions were good, but some of the steps were so specific, and for many people the 10 times philosophy was not just unrealistic, but sometimes impractical for most people. Either way, it was a huge success, and by the late 2000s, Grant Cardone turned himself into an internet persona, eventually making a total of 8 business books, 13 business programs, and promises of a way out of financial debt, each one seemingly worse than before. This was making Cardone millions, and soon enough he simply stopped giving practical business advice, and rather gave them the motivational speeches, because after a while, how much material can you keep talking about? This was when he would basically say whatever his fans wanted to hear. With Grant Cardone, it's fair to say his intentions in the beginning might have been good, but now he trips over his own words.
The person that has $236.
Invest it all in yourself. You're already broke. Don't hold on to $236. Our parents, they taught us to save money. You know?
Yeah,
this
100%.
I save.
That nigga contradicted himself 5 times in that. He contradicted himself 5 times in 3 seconds. I've never seen someone do that before. I've never seen that happen in life, bruh. How do you fucking, mind you, they probably chopped it up and edited it that way, but this nigga was, he was contradicting himself, bruh. This nigga.
Safety net is one of the first goals any investor should establish in the fund. We recommend that everyone should save regularly towards some kind of safety net.
It just doesn't make any sense. Save your money. Prepare for a rainy day. It fucking don't rain here. I need to treat money like...
Huh? What part of, hey, save your money? And then this nigga goes on to say, don't save your money. They're like, what? What is this nigga talking about? Did this nigga get CTE? Is there such thing as being getting CTE from sales? Is that what I have right now? Is that why I'm a streamer? Is this how I can scam y'all into watching me? I got CTE. Psych, nah. Let me stop.
Like it's sacred.
No way.
However, the peak of criticism arose when Cardone began encouraging his audience to pay exorbitant amounts, up to $12,000 for a 3-day event with him.
Hey,
I'll never forget, these guys paid $12,000 each to sit in that chair. 3 days, I gotta look at their ugly faces.
Now, the promise was to learn the secrets of becoming a billionaire, but the sad part is that those who forked out the in-person tickets and airfare just got to sit in front of him while he was live streaming the exact same messages to an audience anyway, something he'd eventually post on his main YouTube channel for those who didn't put a dime in. Not that it matters, because in his talk he claims on countless occasions everybody can become a billionaire, which if you do the math is obviously not true. It's all about the mindset according to Cardone, something he repeats with motivational quotes every chance he gets. And I get this approach. It's generally a good message at its core, because most people can achieve whatever they put their mind to, but the exploitative measures around this message just seem so fake. And it was this shift in Cardone's approach that caught the attention of CoffeeZilla, who in February 2021 released a video exposing these practices and calling out Grant Cardone. CoffeeZilla dissected the inconsistencies in Cardone's messaging, critiquing bad advice that he was actually giving. He pointed out the different ways Grant had learned to pretty much say you need a millionaire mindset, and if you don't, you'll fail, not giving them the practical ways to get that mindset, but just letting them know that's the key. And the video marked a significant moment in shedding light on what CoffeeZilla perceived as deceptive tactics within the self-help and entrepreneurial coaching industry, particularly focusing on the actions of Grant Cardone. After the video went out, more and more investors dug into Grant Cardone, uncovering his past, finding out that he was doing more than just giving bad advice, but was actually misleading investors, which was fraud. Suddenly, he was hit with a lawsuit, and according to the
Hey, yo, imagine doing this shit for 20 years, and then you just get caught by some random YouTuber, and then now you getting a class action lawsuit against you by all these investors. Hey, yo. Bruh, are people so stupid that a YouTuber had to break this nigga down for them to get this class action lawsuit open, bruh? No way. No way niggas this stupid, bruh.
the charges against him, Cardone misled investors through social media by misrepresenting the potential profits from his multi-family real estate deals. Specifically, the claim suggests that Cardone misrepresented the value of the properties involved, providing a distorted view of the investment's profitability. This legal action implied that investors may have been led to believe they could achieve higher returns than what the actual investment could deliver. Misleading representations about the worth of properties can have significant consequences for investors, as it may impact their decision-making process and financial outcomes. Cardone has swindled his way out of the suits, and they were eventually dismissed, but the damage was already done, and more people were seeing what it really was. Enough for Cardone to receive a warning from the Securities and Exchange Commission. For Cardone, it was just a slap on the wrist, and he still uses the same old tactics on social media today. He's still misleading investors by overpromising returns, downplaying financial liabilities, and not fully disclosing fees. As CoffeeZilla put it best, Grant Cardone is actually a rich person, but the advice he gives is kind of fake and meaningless. Despite the allegations of being a fake guru, Cardone has mastered the art of self-promotion. After all, he does have that extravagant lifestyle he showcases on social media. He does actually use private jets, luxury homes, and expensive items of all kinds. And it is compelling. The appeal of this lifestyle, combined with his charismatic and confident persona, contributes to his wildly successful fake brand.
I need to be like that nigga. I already got the car salesman thing on track. I was already a car salesman. I need to be this nigga, bruh. I need to do it, man. I gotta do it. This nigga's wasn't he a billionaire? I need that money, bruh. If y'all see me writing books, mind your business. Just don't get scammed by me. Let me scam all these other niggas. Don't say a damn thing. Don't say a word.
Which is kind of a dangerous mix, but if you dig deeper into some of the less popular gurus, they're truly faking their success. And if you're trying to show you're rich driving these expensive cars, living this crazy life will come at a cost that Fernando Perez Algaba could not handle, leading to some dire consequences. Just like others on this list, Fernando Perez was a self-proclaimed millionaire crypto influencer. Take a look at his Instagram with 913,000 followers, and you'll get a glimpse of his flashy lifestyle. He carried the slogan of going from rags to riches through crypto. According to Fernando, he used to be a measly pizza delivery guy living in Argentina. Go back to 2016, and he didn't have much going for him. But things took a major turn in his life after he started trading different cryptocurrencies during the bull market. Here he made his first million and would document his success along the way to his Spanish followers. Shortly after, he would move to the US and establish a luxury car rental company. He wanted to show the world he was made of money and knew how to create a profitable business.
Bruh, what's with these scammers and starting rental car companies, bruh? Actually, that's next on the list. Alright, so we already got a list going on. First, you write the book. Then you make the videos. And then you start a rental car company business. And then after that, you start the seminars. Tell people how to get rich. I see the vision. I could do this. I feel like I can do this, y'all. We got it. We about to be rich up in this motherfucker. We got this.
The road was not easy. When I was a child, I also had a spare parts store and a car wash. I was even coordinator of graduate trips. I had to find a way to make money. Now I work doing what I like. But Fernando's work life was shady from the get-go. Despite having family ties to Argentina, Fernando deliberately steered clear of the country, choosing to avoid it at all costs. By the end of 2021, the crypto market crashed, yet he continued to showcase his millionaire habits. He even started a new jet ski rental company, something he claimed was wildly successful. In 2023, Fernando moved to Spain and opened up a crypto trading business with 25 full-time employees. People wanted to be him. After all, the garage he showcased looked like it was straight out of GTA 5. Behind the scenes, his life was in turmoil. While he was claiming to be a millionaire, running a successful luxury car rental company, checks started. He was struggling mentally and was under psychiatric treatment for an anxiety disorder. He'd lash out sporadically with those around him. And in July 2023, Fernando made his way home for the first time in years, and he started acting weird. His posts on social media weren't as flashy, and he held some cryptic messages with them. In one post, he created a collage of pictures with audio saying, "It's incredible how there are such evil people in the world, that while you're thinking of helping them, they're thinking of destroying you." In his final post, Fernando wrote, "Hello mum, I needed to clear my head as always, and from here, I'm realizing two things, that we can't escape from problems and that problems will always follow us. Well, if something happens to me, everyone is already warned." The post was made on July 15th, and Fernando would never be heard of again. On July 19th, Fernando was supposed to return the keys to the apartment he was renting, but he didn't show up nor answer his phone, so the owner of the apartment did call the police, but nothing was found. However, it all became clear on July 23rd. In a small Buenos Aires town, Argentinian children were playing soccer and noticed a large red suitcase abandoned near the river. Out of curiosity, they checked inside and saw a human hand. Naturally, the kids were horrified when they saw what was inside and reported it back to their parents, who
Bruh, what are the gangs called in Argentina? They took that man out. Oh nah. I don't know if I can be a scammer no more, bruh. They taking niggas out. They definitely got his ass. What's good, King? How you feeling, bruh? They got his ass. But I'm not from like Argentina and all them other places. You think they kill me if I scam in America? I'm from America. This nigga went back home to Argentina and got packed. Let's listen while working. Hell work. Walk out like I did today. It's like, no, I ain't walk out. Don't listen to me. What we got? We got like 7 more minutes of the video. Good old 7 minutes. Fuck these niggas, I'm out. Facts. We out of there. Hello? Oh, shit.
Who eventually called the police. It was discovered that his body had been cut up into pieces and placed in the suitcase.
Damn.
Fernando was easily identified by his fingerprints and his noticeable tattoos. At just 41 years old, Fernando had been murdered. His body had been cleanly amputated. According to local police, the hit was done by a professional. An autopsy then revealed that Fernando had already been shot 3 times, indicating that he had died before the attackers disassembled his body.
Damn.
So why? Well, apparently Fernando was in heavy debt, and in the past few years, Fernando registered several companies of his own. Some had no tax identification number, and others were straight up fraudulent. Apparently he owed millions in taxes to the Argentinian government, which could have been why he fled the country in the first place. But an even worse case is that while Fernando was in Argentina, he had borrowed $40,000 from one of the most violent gangs in Argentina.
Gotta be careful who you scamming. Or don't do it. Facts. Or don't do it. This is probably what took him out. I was thinking the government took this nigga out, but I was like, nah, they probably just throw that nigga in jail. It was these gangs that probably took this nigga out. The gangs took this nigga out. Or the government could have took him out and they're blaming it on the gangs, but you know, hey, we don't know. Only God knows. In some places, the gangs are the government. You're exactly right. Exactly right. They literally packed this nigga up in a suit, bro. In a suitcase, bro. That's not funny, but it is. I was thinking the same thing, but hearing them gangs, they got his ass. They take hella offense to shit like that. Facts. I would have never returned to Argentina. I'd have just been broke and homeless in America, bro. I'd have never came back. That nigga's a fool.
Not the type of enemies you'd want to make. And while police are still investigating this horrific ending of Fernando's life, it's an interesting point to be made on how easy it is to fake this glamorous lifestyle. He had a whole section on his Instagram titled Profit, but wouldn't pay back $40,000 to a gang. It's easy to sell the dream of crypto as you hear so many success stories. Fernando's was a fake one, but you can only expect somebody who calls himself the crypto king to be legitimate, right? Well, meet Adrian Plataski, a self-proclaimed crypto king who at the tender age of 23 managed to carve a niche for himself in the world of cryptocurrency. That meant he was financially free, living a life everybody wishes to have. And that's exactly how he became a social media sensation. Showcase.
Excuse me. I don't know why all these niggas be doing all this, excuse me. I don't know why all these niggas be doing all this criminal shit in their country. They were actually able to leave the country and then come back like nothing happened. Like, nigga, you committed crimes here. I would never go back. I'd be like fucking Russell Simmons. I don't even know where that nigga is. I just know that nigga on an island somewhere. That nigga come back to America, he done. He out of there. Oh, he in Bali? Yeah, he in Bali chilling. That nigga got all types of cases on his way if he ever come back to America. That nigga had to flee. Arguing with Greta and a damn pizza box. Right. These niggas are not thinking, bruh.
A lifestyle that seemed to scream success in the crypto realm. Taking notes from other fake gurus, Aiden would flaunt his wealth at every opportunity. Not only did he have Ferraris, McLarens, and Lamborghinis, but he also showcased fancy living and traveling. By now, you know how the story goes. He positioned himself as a crypto guru, enticing individuals with the promise of substantial returns on their investments in cryptocurrency and foreign exchange. His lifestyle clearly showed he knew what he was doing, so Aiden promised them a 70%, 30% split on gains. That meant that if they made $100, then Aiden would take $30 and give the rest to the investor, a huge chunk. But to equal that out, Aiden also offered something more enticing. If the investment lost any money, he'd pay back the full amount. Basically, it offers a risk-free investment. He was so confident in himself that the investment should increase by as much as 10% every week. And somehow his
Nigga, why would you put that in writing? Nigga, that is too much. What do you mean if it don't succeed, I'ma pay everything back? Don't ever do that. Nah, bruh. This nigga did not protect himself. They probably packed this nigga up in a suitcase too. Bruh, this nigga. These new niggas. These new scammers, not it, man.
Followers took the bait and sent Aiden millions of dollars. This was in the boom of the crypto market in 2020, and it all started out well enough for Aiden to borrow money from Bob to pay Paul.
If it was a
He'd pocket his clients' money with the confidence that he could make more by trading crypto, enough to keep his investors happy, making it pretty
Hey, Tai. Instead of passport, bro, suitcase, bro, suitcase. Hey, could you imagine these suitcases get sent on TSA, bro? This shit on a plane. I'm glad I ain't start crypto, because crypto will get you packed up in a suitcase, nigga. Oh my god, bro. Y'all niggas
much a
tripping.
Ponzi scheme, but things would take a major turn as the crypto market crashed hard, and he
Oh,
lost
yeah,
almost all
literally.
of his money his investors gave him. By this point, Aiden had grabbed over $40 million from his investors, and remember,
Damn.
according to his agreement, he had to give it all back. He simply
This is why you shouldn't have made that damn agreement. As soon as they said he was going to pay all the money back from their investments, that's when I knew this nigga was about to be in debt. Because what they said in the last person's joint, the crypto market crashed. That shit crashed, went to the floor. That shit bottom of the ocean, nigga. That shit is crashed. Now this nigga owes $40 million. And all his money was in that crypto that crashed. That's sick work. That is sick work. This is why I don't make promises I can't keep, man. There's some promises like, hey, I can't promise you that, man. I would have never promised them that. They are tripping. He was tripping. That nigga was tripping.
simply couldn't provide money back to the investors and claimed to have gone bankrupt. So then a full-out fraud investigation was made into how Aiden had been handling the funds. And they were naturally horrified to see him claiming that he couldn't pay back investors while living in a $45,000 a month mansion. So he was brought in for questioning.
$45K a month? $45K a month? Oh, hell nah. I don't need a mansion. I don't need a mansion unless I can pay it all off at once. I don't need a mansion, bruh. $45,000 a month is insane. I can't even fathom that number. I cannot fathom that number, bruh. I couldn't do it. I damn sure couldn't do it. I don't even get paid that a year. Most people don't get paid that a year. That is insane.
For over 5 hours. He offered excuses, claiming that he did make disclaimers and his failed investments were unintentional or the result of external factors. However, as investigators delved deeper into the financial intricacies, the facade of innocence crumbled. The investigations went further on, and it became clear he handled investment money like a Ponzi scheme. After
invested. Is this nigga, is that like his receipts of scamming? Did this nigga keep receipts of scamming, nigga? What? Hold on, we gotta continue.
Going to court, Aiden Pledisky's lawyer said that the allegations against his client were exaggerated. He said Aiden had not actively solicited money from investors, rather individuals were drawn to him by witnessing his success in crypto investments since his teenage years. The lawyer then argued that the investors were driven by a desire to replicate Aiden's achievements, overlooking the volatility of the crypto market. According to Aiden's legal team, the responsibility rested on the investors to recognize the risks involved and acknowledge that a young Aiden might not possess the qualifications necessary to navigate such intricate financial matters. Basically saying, well, they gave money to a 23-year-old, what do you expect? That is despite Aiden sending his clients pictures and statements of fake returns.
He basically said, I didn't make him do it. And you know his lawyer was like, hey, why the fuck y'all give this money to a 23-year-old? You should have known better. You know they young and dumb. His frontal lobe ain't even gone here yet. It ain't even fully manifest yet. That nigga ain't 25. He can't think properly. They chose, and that's on them. Young and impressionable. That technically is on the investors. But when you make a promise, like, hey, nigga, he wrote, like, on the contract, if the investment does not go through, I'm going to pay, you get 100% money back guarantee. He said he was going to pay them all back. for every dime. He should have never said that. Never. I don't know how you get out of that one, bruh. That was a very stupid ass thing to do. And then so everything he had to go, he owes like all his investors like 40 million. And this nigga don't got nothing.
One of the men on the investigating team was Akil Hayward, somebody who apparently already knew Aiden. That's because he had invested some $700,000 with Aiden. And after finding out what he really did with his money, he started sending death threats to Aiden. However, Aiden didn't really seem to care and continued to showcase his lavish lifestyle. But then...
Hold up. We gotta go back. He owed his man 700,000, and this nigga's still going on with the lifestyle that he's doing. He's still buying all these fancy clothes, fancy cars, doing all this lavish shit. This nigga owes niggas $40 million. He owes a nigga 700,000. What? Oh nah, nigga. You know what? Whatever happened to this nigga happens. Cause if you would have played in my face like that, nah. You play in my face like that, nah.
And statements of fake returns. One of the men on the investigating team was Akil Hayward, somebody who apparently already knew Aiden. That's because he had invested some $700,000 with Aiden. And after finding out what he really did with his money, he started sending death threats to Aiden. However, Aiden didn't really seem to care and continued to showcase his lavish lifestyle. But then in March 2023, a news article reported that Canada's crypto king had been abducted and tortured over a $3 million ransom.
You know what? I'm not mad at him, nigga. This nigga, if a nigga owes you any kind of money, you look at, like, imagine this, nigga. I think SB was talking about this, about niggas owing you like a good like $50, $100. And then these niggas go on vacation knowing that damn well they owe you money. You're gonna look at them like crazy. Now imagine niggas owe you millions of dollars. Nigga, you gonna go on a manhunt. Like, nah, nigga, I need my millions right now. I need every cent back right now, Slim. You gotta get done. I need it all back. Reparations by any means, facts. Something gotta happen if it was me, facts. They said, fuck you, I'm gonna get at least 3 mil out of you. At least. Nigga, you know what? I don't even blame them. I'd have did the same thing. Fuck that.
It was his father who reported the abduction that took place a few months prior, and his father would suddenly wake up to a call from his son and a demand for $3 million Canadian as a ransom package. 3 days later, after further death threats and torture, Aiden was released with a warning that he had to get the money or else. At first, the news was pretty much brushed under the rug because nobody believed him, but a few days later, he posted this video.
What happened is my fault. I'm not going to put the blame on anybody else. I'm not going to try to put the...
Hey, they fucked his ass up. I'm gonna send some bussy hunters to his house is crazy. That is crazy. They fucked this nigga up, bruh. They was torturing this nigga for like 3 days. I don't blame them. I need my money right now. I would need it right now, nigga. Fuck y'all. Look like some bussy hunters got this dude. Hey, they probably did get that nigga. They probably did this nigga dirty.
To blame on anybody else. I feel humiliated. I feel disgusted in my actions. I feel disgusted in what I did. After 2021, I feel like a lot of it was illegal. All these guys that are owed the money, I'm gonna do what I can do to make it right. I'm gonna call each and every one of you individually.
Before things escalated further, 5 men were arrested for being involved in the abduction. Akil Hayward was one of those arrested. Akil and his co-conspirators pulled up to Aiden's house with weapons and forced him into the car. Akil, having seen some of Aiden's financial records, felt he was hiding funds during his bankruptcy proceedings, something others had been accusing him of doing. According to the bankruptcy report, there's only evidence of Aiden investing a total of $677,000, less than 2% of the funds given to him by investors.
Oh, nah. This nigga, they gave him 16 million and he only invested 600,000 of it. And this nigga pocketed the rest. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Nigga, I would have kidnapped this nigga too. That nigga would have been in my basement. That nigga wouldn't even came out in public. He would have been chopped up in a motherfucking suitcase, nigga. Fuck that. Nah, nigga. Nah, this nigga gonna see me. This nigga would have to see me. Nigga, I'm sending you to God. And I'm going there with you so I can beat your ass. I'ma beat your ass in life, and I'ma beat your ass in death, nigga. Fuck that.
That meant Aiden spent nearly $16 million of investor funds on himself, renting private jets, going on vacations,
crazy.
and adding luxury cars to his collection. Despite making his apologies and despite nearly being killed for his crimes, he is still walking free. In fact, he's actually created his own Kick streaming channel, and in his description it reads,
This nigga has a kick? This nigga has a kick? Hold on. Hold on, young. I'm about to search this nigga's kick. We about to search this nigga's kick. When was the last time he streamed? He streamed 13 days ago. So this nigga's still alive. For some odd reason, this nigga's still alive. Look like some monk gonna be standing outside the gates of heaven waiting patiently. Oh no, I'm gonna pack him, then I'm gonna pack him myself. We gonna be waiting there together. we doing it to him.
quote, doing what you love to do is worth way more than any amount of money, which is easy to say when it's not your money you're spending. And to no surprise, he loves to gamble live on stream, which makes you wonder what else he did with the investors' money. And the reality is, fake gurus will continue to thrive, not only because of their cunning tactics, but also because people want a way to escape
I'm gonna be the
society
next
as they
fake
know it,
guru.
and propel themselves forward. So when a Tai Lopez or Grant Cardone pops in with the promises of quick success and transformation, it's always compelling. And in our culture that promotes instant gratification and material wealth over everything, these people are icons, a reflection of our broader societal issues.
Only
our
one nigga
obsession
got
with
packed.
wealth, our obsession with materialistic wealth, the desire to not work, and the constant pursuit of
He
external
probably still
validation.
paying the
Because
pussy
of this, there will
hunters back.
always
It's
be a
crazy.
future for fake gurus, but time will tell who will be next.
That is crazy. W video. All right, YouTube. Thank y'all for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe on the bottom. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.